Far too many years ago, I was part of a Saved by the Bell-centric blog that helped me stay sane during my post-grad schooling. One of my favorite features of that blog was called Shut Up, Dustin Diamond! It was inspired by Dustin Diamond being a tool.
And everyone starts saying, dude, you gotta write a book, you gotta write a book. In a book that you write that's a tell-all, before it ever goes to print, they verify everything. Within the book, I reveal all that anyone would ever need to know about the good points and the bad points and sort of the uncomfortable points that we all went through.
It was a Lifetime movie that was loosely based on a book that a ghostwriter wrote.
You didn't write the book?
No, a ghostwriter wrote it.
Tool confirmed! But also, sorry about the cancer. One of Dustin's common complaints was being mistreated by the show. Whenever I'd see a very Screech-specific perk, I'd shout in the blog, "Shut up, Dustin Diamond!" I wonder if this concept will be reintroduced in this video. Huh. I think this is the first episode where we haven't had a cold opening, which feels kind of weird. Oh well, that just enables us to discuss famous Amezican inventions all the quicker. Amezican? How did the production crew miss this? We learn that Zack and Nikki are at odds due to Zack pushing Nikki off her seat on the bus to let another girl sit next to him. What a perfect time to assign partners for a class project. The project is to present an old-timey Amezican invention to the class. Mikey is paired with Lisa, and they get a typewriter. Screech is paired with Jennifer, whoever that is, and they get a camera. And Zack is paired with Nikki, of course, and they get a telephone. It's after midnight, and Miss Bliss is fresh as a daisy, writing an important article. But then Tina shows up, and she blames Miss Bliss for ruining Tina's relationship.
I did exactly what you told me to do. I threatened to break up with Donnie unless he married me. But I never told you to do that. Yes, you did. You said honesty will always work. Oh.
Who taught Tina how to use air quotes? In the end, and for some reason, Miss Bliss invites Tina to stay with her. And how does that go?
Well, I had to use it to remove the broken glass. Broken glass? As in my good crystal goblets?
Yeah, your good crystal goblets. In fact, you can find the tale of the broom and towel in the disposal, the shattered goblets, the empty coffee carafe, the unwanted fiber drink, this nightmare of a kitchen, and the lack of hot shower water in the Laura Numeroff classic book, If You Give a Tina a Goblet. Oh, my wife is going to hate that this is why I learned Photoshop. And can we please mention that Tina is wearing a towel over her wet hair despite having perfect bangs? At school, Nikki is keen on forgetting the bus incident and starts to talk facts and figures for their project. Zack wants more style than substance. Is this gonna compound your Zack issues, Nikki? Elsewhere, Miss Bliss, wearing her drowned rat cosplay, allows herself to succumb to peer pressure.
Okay, I just thought that after 11 years of working together, we'd be able to share our profits.
All right. I didn't get much sleep. I didn't have any breakfast. I had a cold shower and my hair's still wet. You happy now?
Really wish she'd leave her personal life at home.
And I love that she completely beefs the exit. It's not the first time she's had trouble with this door. In the cafeteria, Screech gets some screen time with Jennifer. No plot here, just screen time. Over to Zack and Nikki. Nikki shows her facts and figures on graphs. To the skeptical viewer, I can confirm that Nikki has different graphs and not the same one held at different angles. I was admittedly skeptical myself. Zack tries to introduce his idea.
First, I'll get on one phone, and you'll get on another.
Yeah, Nikki then shoots down his idea before fully hearing it.
This is so typical of you, Zack. You just want to goof around. You never take anything seriously. Well, I had it. Ma Bell is putting you on hold permanently.
Oh, was it something I said? Later on, Miss Bliss is back at her article, and Tina feels it's appropriate to do this.
Tina, please. Dress you up with my love all over, all over. Dress you up with my love all over, all over.
First off, you couldn't do that in literally any other room. Second, the song she's singing is this one.
Please. Dress you up with my love all over, all over. Dress you up with my love all over, all over.
It's like the actor heard the song once and then winged the execution.
Before I forget, I invited my therapy group here Thursday night. It's my week. This is beautiful. Hide it. The group tends to throw things.
And that does it. Miss Bliss informs Tina that she's gotta leave. But then...
Why is it that all the people I love kick me out?
Everyone say it with me. It's because you're a bad friend. It's the next day. Apparently, it's the job of the lower billed cast members to hate on Miss Bliss. Hello, Milo. In class, Screech and Jennifer give their report on the camera. Oh, shut up, Dustin Diamond. You got to kiss this. She's no Sarah Carter, but who is?
Hey, Zack, it worked! Never doubt the master!
Yeah, let's cheer on that pervy sexual assault. After class, Zack and Nikki explain that they can't work together anymore.
I know sometimes it's difficult working together, but believe me, in life you have to learn to work these things out.
And with that forced hypocrisy, Miss Bliss remembers that this episode is titled Let's Get Together, named after the song she sang with herself in The Parent Trap.
Hey, what's all this noise? Would you kindly get off the stage? I'm in the middle of a concert. A concert? Honey, you're gonna put the paint customers to sleep with all this jazz. You gotta get the new sound. Come on now, let's compromise. You give a little, I'll give a little. Come on, let's get together.
And what do you know? That's the name of this episode.
Let's get together, yeah, yeah, yeah. To make my size and on. Let's get together right away. We'll be having twice the fun.
I think we get the idea. But where'd your arm go? Miss Bliss goes home and tries to practice what she preaches by offering a compromise. Tina, for some reason, finds a way to plant her flag on some sort of moral high ground and refuses Miss Bliss's offer.
Where are you going? I'm going to find a cheap hovel in a depressed area that will have me.
She's off to live that artist life. So, things aren't looking good for that friendship. How are Zack and Nikki doing?
Now, it can take weeks for a letter to travel from one place to another.
Pace yourself, Nikki. You don't want to peak too soon.
Ah, Zack is openly mocking her. I get that she crapped all over his idea, but isn't sabotaging her information going to tank his own grade? Fortunately, Zack has enough of a soul to bail her out.
Ring, ring, ring. Come on, Zack. Aren't things bad enough already? I think you should talk to him.
The two have a forced yet heartfelt conversation, and they are back to being friends. Yay! There's only a minute left, but that's plenty of time for Miss Bliss to biff opening another door. You gotta turn the knob first. It's Tina! And she just apologizes. That's it. It's a completely unsatisfying ending to the episode. But at least we get to see the two of them dressed as all of the 80s. With this being a frustratingly Tina-centric episode, I thought it would be appropriate to highlight her career, as she doesn't make the Saved by the Bell proper cast. Her on-screen appearances are few, as she really only had bit roles in shows like Chicago Hope and The Young and the Restless. She also worked behind the scenes in some casting departments for projects like Open Season, Forget Paris, and Happy Gilmore. Joan Ryan is perhaps best known for her on-stage work, and she has performed in such venues as Carnegie Hall, the Staples Center, and the Lincoln Center, among several others. She even released an album back in 2006. It's very cabaret and not my style, but I can't deny that she's got some range. Our guest star was Devon Odessa. She made the rounds in classic 90s shows with one-off stints in Full House, Step by Step, and The Wonder Years, but her biggest role was probably her role as Sharon Shersky in My So-Called Life. She was also in a video game called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch Make My Video. What? No. This can't exist.
The video was fat. The video was fat.
Nope, I'm done. That's enough internet for today. Goodbye!
Really wish you'd leave her personal life at home.